Ọkọ làwọn pàtẹ́kù ti fi mọ́lẹ̀ fẹ́dẹ́kù. Alápẹ̀ ọ̀dí o. All right. Ayowaila, Ayowao. All glory and adoration be unto the Lord, Father, the maker and finisher of our faith, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the ancient of days, the I am that I am, who was, who is, and who is to come. Ayérayé Ọlọ́run ìyanu ọba tó ń gbénú àwọn ọ̀run ṣògo. Kábíyèsí òbìrìkìtì ńlá tí pọjọ́ ikúdà. Ìbàrẹ̀ ọba tótó bí aró yáńgbóyájù ọkùnrin ogun ọwọ́ kẹ̀mbẹ̀ rébi ìjà onídùúró gbogbo wa onídùúró mi onídùúró rẹ onídùúró ẹbí àti ara wa. On this note, I say welcome on to today's episode of Diaspora Gyration Live, episode 165. Episode 165. I welcome you all wherever you might be watching from. Let me start from bottom. Oh, LSF Nifemi, I welcome you. Chief Igborodowo, you are welcome. Chief Oladele Matthew, aka I am Bender Ilya Oyemeku, you are too much. Chief O Alade Okin, my chief, I welcome you. SF Taiwo Ibrahim, you are too much. Ige Victor, you are too much. Also, Chief Imole Akirosoto, Imole Chepe Fedeko Tutor. Opinuga, you are just too much. Femi Johnson, Femi Kwateko, you are too much. Metusela Chief, Holojoy B, Babato Shojo Binyo Setia Uwahi. I'm talking about the most handsome, the most cutest, the most hero. I'm talking about Metusela Chief of Ilya Kwateko, Chief Olalekon Shegun, aka Okonlawa of Ilya Kwateko. Also, Olawole Henry Bolaji, I welcome you. Our matron, Abimbola Gladys Adeyemi, you are Hyper Basket. Pioneer Abe. I want more Romoji Dynasty, I welcome you. Moses Ayomide, I welcome you. I welcome you. I welcome you. I welcome you. Honorable Adenino Ademola Oluwasegun. You are just too much. I welcome you. Patron Dakova. Patron Dakova. Baba Oba, one of the source. You are Hyper Gbaski. Chief Ayodeji Lawane. Chief Ayodeji Lawane. Sweet 16 of my time. Contemporary, my brother, my friend, someone I love so much, someone I cherish so much. A chief who were very, very naughty. That is to say, a binateko of my time. I welcome you. And every one of you watching live on Yoga's platform, I say you are welcome onto today's episode of Diaspora Gyration. Live episode 165. Also, for those of you, if you cannot watch us on Facebook, if you cannot watch us on Yoga, you can as well watch us live on YouTube. Watch us live on YouTube. You can watch us live on YouTube. That is the Skeske Ujodi Mentino Melaho. All right. I want to say, Afiz Adetola, you are watching live on Yoga's platform. I welcome you. Jimmy Carter, I welcome you. Osijo Mehi Moses, I welcome you. Onyekachi, you are just too much. Oladele Folagbade, I welcome you. Also, Adeshola Oluwole Durojaye, you are too much. You are watching live on the Oge's platform. Cornelius Olorundamilare, I welcome you. You are Hyper Gbaski. Okay, Bamidele Odufunwa, you are just too much. Adekunle Emmanuel, I welcome you. Also, Patron Dakova is also live there. Olufemi Sunday, I welcome you. Berinda, you are too much. I also feel it. Olufemi Sunday, I welcome you all on Yeye Oge's platform. May our dices continue to be long. Okay. Pioneer Abe, Pioneer, you are too much. All right, without much ado. The topic we're going to be treating today, it's something that is going viral in Comradium today. It is all about a video. I'm going to play the video, but the topic is as simple. Oh, okay. All right. The topic we are going to be treating today is nothing but is the DEKEGGATION. The DEKEGGATION led by Pioneer Mountain, Karid or not? What are your thoughts? We will see a video that was going viral, how DEKEGGATION was carried out, a lot of preparations before the DEKEGGATION, like recommendation, then DEKEGGATION, DLSFization. The question is this DEKEGGATIon carried? If what Pioneer Chiefs did, Pioneer Chief and Chiefs of Iliadu Mountain, I beg your pardon, if what they did is carried, I'm not a judge. I'm an Ogberi. You are the judge. Whatever you, my wonderful fans, says here on this program is what I always hold on to. So the video, it's all about something that happened at Iliadu Mountain. It's an internal crisis, I guess, that has to do with the building of the shrine, that has to do with money, and that has to do with accountability or something of that nature. Like today is just easy carried. We go to bring each of the players on this program. Not today. Next week, upper week, we are going to bring them separately so that you, my wonderful fans and lovers, will take the lead and tell us if what happened there is carried. But Mina will lose. As for me, for I know nothing. But before I play the video, before I play that video, let us
ṣé ìwọ ọmọ tálákà alákìsà lásán yìí ló fẹ́ sábẹ́ orí arẹwà ọmọbìnrin níyàwó tèmi.
ká níyàwó ẹ.
bàbá fi ilẹ̀ ní ìwúrẹ́ máa ń gbé.
báyìí kí là á ṣe.
ó là ṣe wọ̀n.
ẹ gbèlè gbọ́.
àjẹkẹ́ lánàá ọmọkùnrin ni ta ni òòṣà ìmọ̀ pé àjẹ́ àná ló pọmọ jẹ.
ó láàyè bọ́ọ̀ bá ti fún un láàyè èmi nìyí ìṣètò ìfún láyé.
Máa fọwọ́ gbàgbà yẹn ọyàn tó pọ̀ sì máa padà mú lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la ọjọ́ méje ó kan.
ibi tí wọn ò lè dé ṣiṣẹ́ pa kódà tẹ́fọ̀n bá jẹ́ ní mo ń fẹ́ báyìí.
tani jẹun tó dáńdù lẹ́nu pé àbí kí ló pé rẹ̀ ó bá àdìtò ní ò bá àdìtò rà àti lánàá pé ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ti dáhùn àwa wí tàbí ẹni tẹ́wọ́ pẹ́ ẹnìkan ní sùúrù sórí ìgbà wọn bá ká ìṣùbù lọ pé ẹnu kí ẹ tó mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu wo òtútù mọ́.
àwọn ará tí ń ṣètò ìjàmbá bá kékeré kan fún un.
ẹ má tó ránṣẹ́ o.
ọkọ ọlọ́pàá.
Just because of 200,000 naira, which we really accounted for. To me, and I have said it all, I can't get you any receipt for sand. I cannot get you any receipt for gravel. I cannot get you any receipt for blocks. Neither do I get you any receipt for workmanship or water, because it is very, very insulting to me. If I have been with you and I have been with this area for over 25 years and you could not trust my character and you continue to say I have a bad assistant when it comes to money, I believe that the God are wise. I will share my plans on some things, because when you ọbẹ̀ kì í mú mi nìkún àgbà mi ò ní sọ délẹ̀, but God Lukman and Korea knows me very well and they know what I am capable of doing. And Supreme Council of Chief Justice from Ila Du Monte, as you know, I don't curtail any discipline act. What I've been doing with Sakaiva is just because we are all friends, and that's what I've been doing. But with what we are going to do today, we are going to forward it to the whole galaxy, Ila Du Queen, and other aliases around the world, and through Olofofo's command, that I, Chief Akinwale Oluwabusuyojo Sylvester Odediran, recommend that called Lukman Oredolapo Ibrahim of the then baby Ila Du Poli SRK, now Ila Du Monte, is being highly recommended to be dekegged, that to just go to Morocco, that he will never be recognized and have any authority to use that one finger salute again. All Ekunle and all Ekoko should note that I have spoken and have recommended this. And also Korea, one of our LSF that chose to tame, to go in line with God, will also be dekegged today. And they should, if they are not comfortable with it, they should go through the council chiefs, the council of chiefs to question me, and I believe I will always be there to protect mountain interests. They know me, they know what I can do. Our days belong. I do hereby recommend once again that LSF Korea and called Lukman Oredolapo, baby Ila Du Poli SRK, now Ila Du Monte, should be dekegged through my recommendation to God absolutely landed. Supreme Council of Chiefs and his opponent, Ila Du Monte in particular. Moreover, immediately after this DEKEGGATION, their contribution of donation of 50,000 naira each will be returned to them, and it will be on record that we have returned their 50,000 naira each that serve as their donation to the building of shrine Ila Du Monte. And I believe within the shortest period now, we are going to build and we are going to finish this project. To God, our trust Leland. I will now hand over to my chief to do the needful as recommended. May you all work and never stop.
And Mr. Firu's comrade.
And it's a chief.
Pioneer of Iliad Mountain Path I jump.
Manyas.
May you work and never jump.
Manya.
Chief Surface of Iliad Mountain I do for your character.
Manya.
May your emblem never use cobweb. As XY Mountain son, may your days continue to be elongated. AB Mountain, may your reign be successful. After hearing what our pioneer has said,
Noted.
I think we don't have to delay any other thing than to carry out the camaraderie colors. Father says, still very much acting within that range, scope, circumference on their territorial passes, bestow land crash super glue on oneness on that skid Ojo Buruku Eshumu 7th of September 2019 for those that are there. Passes to do anything comradically best. And I do hereby do.
Closer.
And I do hereby do. The LSF rise called Lukman of Baby Iliad.
Lukman Ibrahim.
Called Lukman Ibrahim Oredolapo and LSF Korea. I do hereby the LSF rise them by the wages of the rest. And I do hereby do.
Do my chief.
The keg called Lukman Ibrahim Oredolapo and SF Korea that may they never be entitled to that golden finger again. Any attempt for them to go by the wages of shining that golden finger again, may their case never arise again. I will see fire. You say yes to eradication of cultism in Keggai Club. To God who made me a carry chief of Iliad Mountain, I have.
Yeah.
All right, you just watched the video. Two things were said there. Recommendation. One. Another thing that was said there was when the chief in question that was DEKEGGATION was barbarity, he ended his speech with say no. Iliad Mountain, something say no to cultism. And when the pioneer was talking about people, he mentioned names of people asking him to give account of money to produce receipts of things that they purchased in order to build the shrine. I'm not going to judge, but I just want to ask a question. When has it become a crime for someone to ask for accountability, irrespective of your position in camaraderie? If there is no skeleton in anybody's cupboard, why will it be an issue for someone to ask of accountability, how money was spent, what was done with money, and it became an issue? Well, I'm just trying to pick out from. So, but I leave the rest to you. And like I said, if the line is open, the line is open. You can call us on WhatsApp. The number is hereby pinned on the wall on my wall there. +1 551 722 0239. WhatsApp call. You can call on WhatsApp, and we want to hear your view. We want to hear what you think about this issue, about this Ujodi Mentino Melaho. The topic we are treating is the DEKEGGATION led by Pioneer Mountain carried or not? If it is carried, tell us why it's carried. If it is not, tell us why it's not carried. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Èké ò náà fi ṣe, irọ́ náà fi pa o, èké ò
I just want to say something. Listening to Pioneer Chief Iliadu Mountain, thank God he did not make mention of cultism. Some people might be saying, dekegation is dekegation. They have right to dekeg. Some people say, what is the offense? Why was those people, why were they dekegged? Why were they dekegged? Some people will say, why were they dekegged? Why were they dekegged? Thank God it is not an issue of cultism. It is not an issue of cultism, but it is an issue of, it's an internal issue, an issue of rendering of people demanding that the accounts, the stewardship, the expenditure incurred should be accounted for. Does this warrant dekegation? It's just a question. Okay, let me see. LSF Chief Imole Akaiva Fedeko said, I can't laugh alone. No. LSF Nifemi said, Egbe Elemu. Moses said, Ewo Galili Chefemi. Damilola said, Karid. Okay, and Pioneer Chief said, this one deep. Oh. And now Chief Matthew, what is Chief Matthew saying? Chief Matthew, let me read what he's saying. Let's see what he's saying. Chief Matthew said, how are the questions? Here are the questions begging for answers. Can an Ilia council or some set of chiefesses DLSF rise and dekeg an LSF? Can XY and above chiefesses carry out dekegation? Is the dekegation based on the two Alajises asking the Pioneer for accountability, or based on Ayamalele? Well, this is a big question. Oh, I don't know. I cannot answer that question. Please, we are going to bring, like I said, one after the other, we are going to bring the people involved in this Otulement, on this program next week. But because the video was going viral and it's still going viral, so we thought it wise to bring it to your view. You might be saying it, but let's discuss it, because on this program we discuss issues, we bring intellectual point of view into issues, we resolve issues on this program. And I'm not one doing it because I have no knowledge of my own, but my highly esteemed viewers, fans, and lovers of Diaspora Gyration Live. So this is why we brought this again today. This question, he said, here are questions begging for answers. Can an council, he said, can an Ilia council or some set of chiefesses DLSF rise, talk less of dekegging an LSF? Another question is, can an XY and above chief carry out dekegation? Is the dekegation based on these two Alajises asking for accountability or for Ayamalele cases? But based on what we have heard so far, what I saw or listened to, watch on the video, the Pioneer Chief was saying categorically that if you know me and you don't trust me, and you are saying I have antecedent about cowries when it comes to cowries management, I'm sorry. And to the extent they said they're going to return money. That means accountability is the major reason why. Does that mean that this dekegation was based on because these Babasis demanded for accountability? Like I said in my opening speech, when has it become a crime? When has it become a crime to ask for accountability? Is asking of accountability a dekeggable offense in Comrade? Let me read what Methuselah Chief Ilya Kwateko said. Father said, dekegation is indeed the chief's responsibility, but the due process is not followed. When an LSF is involved, what is the story about recommendation? When you have carried out the act, I am confused. Thank you, Father. He said, what is it about recommendation when the act has been carried out? Who are you recommending to? The Supreme Council of Chiefesses or to the Council of Chiefesses of Ilya the Mountain. That is a father. I dove for your credibility. I dove for your credibility, Chief Okonlawon of Ilya Kwateko. Okay. Ayagada. All right, if you're just tuning in, this is Diaspora Gyration Live, episode 165, with Mr. Gyration TK Tasha Rekwateko, Chefedu Gregedige, Ejegbele Matiele, in a romance style. The topic we are treating today is the DEKEGGATION led by Pioneer Mountain Karid or not? What are your thoughts about it? And a lot of thoughts are coming out. Father Chief Okonlawon, Metusela Chief of Ilya Kwateko, Chief Olojo Ibi, Chief Handsome, Chief Gregedige, Chief Waranja. He said, DEKEGGATION is indeed the chief's responsibility, but the due process is not followed when an LSF is involved. He said the due process was not followed when, or he said is not followed when an LSF is involved. He said, what is the story about recommendation? Question. Pioneer Chief Ilya the Mountain, what is the story about recommendation when you have carried out the act? And he said he's confused. But Chief Ironbender of Ilya Uyemeku is begging for an answer. He said, here are the questions. Okay, there is a call. Hello, LSF Nifemi.
Hello, this is Tuhola and Karid.
You are Karid, my LSF. What is your nomenclature? I know you, but for those that doesn't know you, who is Verbarating? Aluta. Network in Shojuro. The network. Okay, she's still trying to reconnect. So when she gets back, we're gonna. All right. Chief Ironbender said, here are questions begging for an answer. What are the questions? He said, can an Ilya Council of Chiefesses or set of chiefesses DLSF rise, talk less of DEKEGGATION and LSF? He said, can XY and above, the XY and above chiefesses carry out DEKEGGATIon? Ejo, intermosylation, please, we need you, please. And he said, is the DEKEGGATIon based on these two, the DEKEGGATIon based on these two allergies? These allergies. He said, is it based on accountability or ayamalele? Okay, Chief Igborodowo, he said, we are running a parallel government. And why recommend DEKEGGATIon when you already carried it out? The process, why you already carried out the process? My club, Chief Igborodowo, a very carried chief. He said, are we running a parallel government? And why recommend DEKEGGATIon? when you already carried out the process. My club, Egbe Elemu. I welcome you, patron Sammy. Oh, Sammy, you are just too much. Damilola Oguntoye, I welcome you. This is Otule Mentino Melaho. Okay, but Mina will lose. And that's definitely we are still expecting your call, you. Yes, so we are still expecting your call. This is the voice of Chief Oracle, his latest song. In case if your call cannot come in, you can send a message. We're going to read it. Send a message to that same number. You can call and send a message as well. LSL Sholex Yomo Sheparo, I welcome you, man. I don't miss you too much. Oye mẹ́kun náà máa ti ń dàgbà, ọmọ kékeré àná máa ti di àgbàlagbà. LSF Sammy. Okay, sorry, Patron Sammy. I was dancing to Oyemeku. 30 years. I gave them keg of office. I don't bend down. I gave Oyemeku keg of office. He moved one keg of office. Yes. Because I know they have brilliance, they have talented, and they have intellectuals. You see, the video I played the other time is from one of the most famous and Karid chief of Ilya Oyemeku. Don't fall. Okay. Petron Sami, he said, this is Oblonjo to all Agbalagbas at Arandua. My own down below never disappoints. Okay, my down below never disappoints you. Okay, I agree with you. Chief Ironman and my chief, Agbarati Bojuni. It seems those chiefesses have something they are hiding. Abi, why rush to the keg? Chief Ironman, you have asked up to 10 questions, so I know you know what selection talk is all about. Okay, you are just too much. Congratulations to Ilya Oyemeku. Chief Waraku, don't say I'll be 30 years. Well, you have a lot to show for it. You are really carried. This call is coming from Italy. I don't know. I can't pick that one now. All right, so let's just enjoy our gyration, Jari. Ilya Oyemeku go. Ayelabo. don't mention Iron Bender name. Iron Bender, they don't mention your name. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yes. I don't dance. Okay. I've been dancing. All right. If you're just tuning in, this is Diaspora Generation Live episode. What happened? This is Diaspora Generation Live episode 165. Something is wrong with the network. Yeah, I can tell. I can see from here. The network is hello.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello, who is on the line?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
I still remember almost that's my camera some people here over here. I'm going through my Facebook and I saw your post, your live video.
All right.
So
You have
I just have to contribute.
all right. You have 1 minute. You have 1 minute to do that, sir.
Okay, sir. The issue of integration. It seems that there are no elders involved in the integration. There are no elders involved in the discussion before the integration. It is a very, very wrong actions that they took. And secondly, the alternative is not really thinking of the what do I call it, the money. If the alternative is not guilty of it, I see no reason why I should run after the integration.
Oh my God.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. I
So
get.
in every organization, you need to take inventory. Whenever you're going to do anything, you check what you're going to do. Then after all, then you give they take what they call it protect everything, check and balance. So it ain't anywhere.
Okay.
I see no reason why you should take offense of it.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We really appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. He said, if the pioneer chief knows that he's clean, if the pioneer chief knows that he has no skeleton in his cupboard, why will he rush into recommending and encouraging the DEKEGGATION? Hello, who is that is. He said there is no crime for somebody to ask for accountability. That in every organization, accountability is key. I think it's high time. I don't know, something is wrong with the network. I think it's high time in Comradium we hold ourselves responsible. Accountability should be our number one administrative key point of view. Okay, the network is really bad. The network is really, really, really bad. But before we continue, let me just, okay, I have just a few minutes more to use here because the network is not nice at all. The network is not, all my chassis all over the galaxy, please arrest the network. Okay, Chief Oracle wrote a song and he's celebrating Iliad Oyemeku for 30 years of Iliad Oyemeku. But unfortunately, one chief is begging me, Father, allow the music to play finish now. Father, allow the music to play finish now because they don't mention your name. Okay, If you are just tuning in, this is Diaspora Gyration Live. All right, this is Prince Akintoye George Robinson of Payemi. This is belong to you. I am Karid. To all I am Karid. I think the major problem is that we have lost the place of TOK. We have lost the place of TOK. Hope you know that said corruption is everywhere, not only in government too. Okay, all right. Let us, based on what the pioneer said and what we saw in the video, that is why we can still play the video again. And let's play the video again and see. Maybe we didn't hear well, but let's play the video again.
That's just because of 200,000 naira, which we really accounted for. To me, and I have said it all, I can't get you any receipt for sand. I cannot get you any receipt for gravel. I cannot get you any receipt for blocks. Neither do I get you any receipt for workmanship or water, because it is very, very insulting to me. If I have been with you and I have been with this area for over 25 years and you could not trust my character and you continue to say I have a bad assistant when it comes to money, I believe that the God are wise. I will share my plans on some things, because when you ọbẹ̀ kì í mú mi nìkún àgbà mi ò ní sọ délẹ̀, but God, Lukman and Korea knows me very well and they know what I am capable of doing. And Supreme Council of Chief Justice from Ila Dumonte, as you know, I don't curtail any discipline act. What I've been doing with Sakaiva is just because we are all friends, and that's what I've been doing. But with what we are going to do today, we are going to forward it to the whole galaxy, Ila the Queen, and other aliases around the world, and through Olofofo's comrade. That's I, Chief Akinwale Oluwabusuyojo Sylvester Odediran, recommend that called Lukman Oredolapo Ibrahim of the then baby Ilya Dupoli SRK, now Ilya Dumonte, is being highly recommended to be dekegged, that to girls go tomorrow court, that it will never be recognized and have any authority to use that one finger salute again. All Ekunle and all Ekoko should note that I have spoken and have recommended this. And also Korea, one of our LSF that chose to tame, to go in line with court, will also be dekegged today. And they should, if they are not comfortable with it, they should go through the council chiefs, the council of chiefs to question me, and I believe I will always be there to protect mountain interests. They know me. They know what I can do. They are our daisies belong. I do hereby recommend once again that LSF Korea and called Lukman Oredolapo, baby Ilya Dupoli Esauke, now Ilya Dumonte, should be dekegged through my recommendation to God absolutely landed. Supreme Council of Chief Justice and his partner, Ilya Dumonte in particular. Moreover, immediately after this DEKEGGATION, their contribution of donation of 50,000 naira each will be returned to them, and it will be on record that we have returned their 50,000 naira each that serve as their donation to the building of shrine Iliad Mountain, and I believe within the shortest period now we are going to build and we are going to finish this project. To God have trust Leland. I will now hand over to my chief to do the needful as recommended. May you all work and never stop.
And Supreme Rules Comrade.
And he's a chief.
Pioneer of Iliad Mountain, Path I do.
Manyas.
May you work and never jam.
Manya.
Chief Surface of Iliad Mountain, I do for your character.
Manya.
May your emblem never use cobweb. As XY Mountain son, may your days continue to be elongated. AB Mountain, may your reign be successful. After hearing what our pioneer
Parasite, okay.
has said,
Noted.
I think we don't have to delay any other thing than to carry out the comradic chorus. Father says, still very much acting within that range, scope, circumference on that territorial passes, bestow Lankra Superglue on oneness on that skidedi. Ojo Buruku Eshumu 7th of September 2019 for those that are there. Passes to do anything comradically best. And I do hereby do.
Come closer.
And I do hereby do. The LSF Rise called Lukman of Baby Iliad.
Lukman Ibrahim.
Called Lukman Ibrahim Oredolapo and LSF Korea. I do hereby the LSF Rise them by the wages of the rest. And I do hereby do.
Do my chief.
The keg called Lukman Ibrahim Oredolapo and SF Korea that may they never be entitled to that golden finger again. Any attempt for them to go by the wages of shining that golden finger again, may their case never arise again. I will see fire. You say yes to eradication of cultism in Keggai Club. To God who made me a carry chief of Iliad Mountain, I have.
Yeah.
Okay, you just watched the video the second time. Accountability, because some people, the pioneer was saying, I cannot. If you cannot trust me with cowries, even when it comes to your father and your mother, when it comes to your brother, you don't trust anybody with cowries. Accountability in every sector is something that is worthwhile asking for. It is never a crime for somebody to ask for an accountability. If my $1, if my 1 penny, if my 1 naira is going into a project, I have every right to ask how the money is being spent or was spent. It is never a crime. When did it become a dekeggable offense for somebody to ask a chief for accountability? And Chief Ambena was asking a question. That's why an XY is no longer shockable. Power to do, you can dekeg a Congo. Even the power of dekegging a Congo, should be taken away. Only an incumbent can carry out such an act. But the question is, why were they dekegged? Is it because they asked for accountability or because they are Ayamalele? Me, our days belong, but me now will lose. Africa and Haze, Nigeria and Gospel. Our time is fast spent. And this program also, thank God, we are getting sponsors. And this program, it came on live today, courtesy of Shabido Clothing. Shabido Clothing. So, Mina Awulus, let's just see what Shabido Clothing is all about. But the issue still remains those that Keggai's Club. We still there, we are watching. We are watching. We are watching. We are watching. Oh, somebody is calling. Somebody is calling. Okay, let's see. Hello. Who is on the line?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, please. You have 1
Hello?
minute. Hello. Hello, Aluta.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. Wow. Okay. All right. Shabby Dope Clothing. All right. Shabby Dope Clothing. If you want to order all kinds of Asho Ebi, Italian shoes and bags, clothes, nice fabrics from Turkey, from up. In fact, Shabby Dope Clothing is the place to be. Shabby Dope Clothing, you can check them on Facebook, Shabby Dope Clothing. On Instagram, you just type Idayat at Idayat CEO, and you just check out all the good stuff they have, and you'll be glad. They are reliable, prompt in delivery in any part of the world. Shabby Dope Clothing for your ready-to-wear Asho Adura. Also, if you maybe you want something that you don't need to bother yourself much about buying, looking for tailor. Shabby Dope Clothing, they are there for you for ready-to-wear Asho Adura of all kinds. Asho Pepe, the altar clothes, cape, giddles, everything you want, every kind of fabrics that you want. Shabby Dope Clothing is the right place to be. Okay, our time is fast spent. Africa in haze, Nigeria in ghost flow. Chief Alake Patrick, I doff for your carryability. Also, I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for making our time out of your busy schedule to be part and parcel of today's program. The topic we treated will continue next week. The topic we just treated is the DEKEGGATION led by Pioneer Mountain carried or not? And what are your thoughts? And a lot of people with a lot of questions are begging for answers. Please, Pioneer Chief Iliadu Mountain and all the chiefs involved. This platform is open for you to come and if you're willing, we'll bring you on the program. We're gonna bring you on the program. Let us hear your own part of the story, your own side of the story, and also all the assumed decades. Let's say the decades babasis for now. Only the Supreme Council of Chiefs can nullify or ratify that DEKEGGATION. So we are still waiting. But Mina Ulus, happy birthday. I'm not going to say happy birthday to all those that celebrated their birthday, especially Kwatako Chiefs, Chief Okolawon, Chief Olusegun, Olalekan Segun, aka Okolawon, Metusela Chief of Ilya Kwatako, Father Igbaodun Odukone. Also, Chief Bolariwa Stephen Ajayi, Metusela Yopi 94. Father, you are just too much. Happy belated birthday to you. Chief Elewen Jewe of Ilya Kwatako, Chief Olusoji Awoyale. Happy birthday to you. Also Chief Benson of Ilya the Meleki. Happy birthday to you. And happy birthday to everyone that celebrated the birthday belated. And happy birthday to those that are celebrating today. And happy birthday in advance to those that will be celebrating their birthday as from tomorrow. But before we go, let us take this gyration from Chief Oracle. I have a lot of messages here. I'm going to read them before I go. Okay, let's start like this. Okay, let's start. From Prince Akintoye George. He said, when I joined this darling club, world headquarters, there was something I saw that made me join, which was the learning and culture part of the club. But it is so disheartening that this club is going in the way that it isn't expected. All right, from a good friend, Nico. My friend, happy weekend. You too much. Sammy said, oh, coronation, Ilya Orono, 42nd coronation of Ilya Orono, November the 13th. All right, in the cooler. Okay. This is from Kayode Richard. Walk and shine, my chief. All right, somebody is answering Chief Iron Bender. The question is, here are the questions begging for answers. All right, Bomina Ulus, Africa in haze, Nigeria in go slow. Okay, Prince Akintoye Joy said that statement was very wrong. It's not a crime to be accountable for every kobo you spend. God save us in this country. Olofofo Comrade. Also, I welcome you, Chief Adesoji Adeshino Metusela, Chief of Ilya Unilorin. Father, you are just too much. The topic we just treated is the dekegation led by Pioneer Mountain carried or not? What are your thoughts? When during the video, we played the video twice, he was talking about I cannot show you receipt. I cannot show you this. I cannot tell you how many this. All in all, in order to summarize, all he was saying was that he was being called to give account. He was being called upon by these Babasis to give account of every kobo he spent or they have spent on that shrine. And he said if they cannot trust him with money. We have trusted a lot of people. Money, you can trust your brother, you cannot trust the father, you cannot. But the truth is, a good leader should be able to give account of his or her stewardship. And the question was, when has it become a decayable offense to ask for accountability in community? I leave you with this till I come your way next week with another Awilo Logumba. Awilo. Yes, remind me next week. You did remind me of what I told you. Okay, on this note, the question is, begging for answer is, was that dekegation carried? Can an XY and above chief perform dekegation of an LSF? Was the dekegation based on Ayamalili or simply because they requested for accountability? These and many more are asking, begging for answer. Till I come your way next week with another interesting episode. The same topic. We are still going to be talking about it next week. The same topic. I'll be bringing the players on this program. So, Mina Wulus, let us enjoy the rest of the direction. Goodbye. I love you all. Dekegation should be done with cogent reasons. Okay, I'm going to read this before I go. This is from Obi Jofor Chikudi Christopher. Sarah, you are too much, my chief. He said, 1, dekegation should be done with cogent reasons. 2, any comrade dekegged and who felt cheated should apply for redress through the world headquarters. If found unqualified for dekegation, The chief who dekegged unjustly stands suspended for 6 months. If proved otherwise, dekeggation carried. Such comrades remain dekegged for life. Any chief that dekeggs and reinstates shall be suspended for 6 months. Ha! These people, they don't come. Oh, hey, Silation people, they don't come. Where have you been since, Mr. Silation? Where have you been? Thank you so very much. Whoa, I enjoyed today's program. Father Adolf, you're too much till I come your way next week. God bless you. God bless Comrade. See you. Bye-bye.